No, Mom, I don't want dinosaur chicken nuggets. I'm about to record a stock market video. Fuck! Idiot! Fucking idiot. I don't want dinosaur chicken nuggets. What's going on? Today's, I almost said it's 10:30. It is almost 10:30. It's March 29th, 2023. I just woke up, fell asleep after work, and now I'm going to make this video and then go back to bed. But yeah, we're going to hop right into it. We're going to recap yesterday's video really quickly, recap today's price action, and just fucking keep nailing shit, alright? We're just going to keep going because we're on a roll. We're just nailing these price points on futures and SPY and the underlyings. Yeah, let's hop right into it. 39424. Watch futures. These levels here on SPY are equivalent to, they are, this 0.236 at 403475. And this write that down. 405750. So I'm looking for futures. Yep. Okay. The rippies. Up and retest 403475 once again. No way. And potentially at 405750 tomorrow. Potentially. Up, that would be. What do you mean potentially? That potentially. Does that mean it might not happen? What does that mean? Let's see if it happened. Where the fuck is my trading view? There we go. Why can't I... Where is my fucking trading view? There we go. Alright. Futures. 403475. 4 a.m. Bringo. 405750. 0.382. Bringo. X's and O's. X's and O's. All my X's live in Texas. No, they don't. What's up? So let's recap the price action on SPY. We'll hop back over to futures. Price target range between 39884 and 40169 on SPY today. We certainly hit that. Let me get on Heikin-Ashi so we can close those gaps. We just ripped up off this uptrend from September 14th to December 22nd. Extended right, if I'm remembering correctly. And we came 9 cents short of price target to 40169. We hit a high of today of 40160 today. So basically I suck, I was wrong. Unfollow me, unsubscribe, never listen to me ever again. I was completely wrong. Some of you might actually say that. Fucking my haters. My enemies. Yeah. Great fucking day, guys. I didn't even check the chart until about 4:15. I checked at noon. We were sitting at like 399 and some change. Right around 12 o'clock, we were at just under 400. And then we got that big move up starting around 2 p.m. And we really broke over the previous intraday high of day right at power hour. And again, 9 cents short of 40169. Futures hit the equivalent 0.382 and 0.236 between the COVID 1.618 and 083.618. Futures currently a sliver red right now, minus 0.02%. Bull flagging here on the 30-minute underneath 405.750. So we hit 403.475, the equivalent 0.236 to the one on SPY at 398.84. Yesterday, sometime in pre-market, early pre-market, 4 a.m. And then at about 3 o'clock, we nailed 405.750, the equivalent 0.382 on futures to SPY's 0.382 between the COVID 1.618 and 08 3.618 at 401.69. What a day. What a day. SPY closed plus 1.45% green, slightly red in after hours. As of after hours close, SPY currently sits at $400.89, and we're set up to continue. I'm going to be watching futures until the end of this video. I might peep later. I might be up for a while. I took a pretty long nap today. Futures about to go green, guys. We'll drop down to the 5-minute. You're about to retest 405.750. You just broke over it, actually. 5 minutes looking good. This looks very strong here. We'll go back to the 30-minute, take a look at MACD, make sure that thing's cooking still. So you are curling back towards the signal line on the 30-minute, and this looks like it wants to continue to the fucking moon. RSI just below overbought territory, and I'm not really worried about that because I think MACD is going to cross back over the signal, and then even if we're in overbought territory, it should continue. We have a lot of room here on MACD. As you can see here, we did top out on overbought territory on futures on Sunday at about 1900, but MACD was looking pretty strong back then. So I was talking about today the equivalent to 406.30 to 406.92, that one of the targets for the end of the week that is most likely to be hit. I'm not so sure about 413.75 right now. We have 2 days left to do that. It's possible, but really the lock is 406.30 to 406.92. The equivalent golden pocket between the 08 3.618 and COVID 1.618 on SPY. So golden pocket being 406.92 to 406.30 is 409.9 even and 409.4 on futures. So that here, and this is a perfect example of an answer to a question someone asked me in the Discord last week. They asked me if the prices on SPX, SPY, and futures were, if you could just move the decimal point over and get the same price on SPY. So if futures is trading at 400 even or 4,000 even, could you just move that decimal over, and would that be equal to a $400 SPY? The answer is no, and that might be a bit confusing to some, but if you use Fibonacci, it becomes quite clear that there is a discrepancy between the two, or between the three: SPX, SPY, ES1 futures, and you can see that through Fibonacci. So you have the 08 3.618 on futures at 3998 even, SPY is 39424, and then SPX is 395650, I believe. I don't have it on the SPX chart right now because I'm rocking with the Panic of 1873 levels. I love this fucking chart. Let's take another look. Micros between the 11 and the 10 that we're using right now. But yeah, to answer your question, today was a perfect example of why it's not 1 for 1 by just moving the decimal. I think a lot of people think it is, but it isn't. 403,475 is equivalent to 39884 on SPY. 405,750 is 40169 on SPY, etc. 412025 is equivalent to 40957 on SPY. And again, 4099 even down to 4094 is 40692 to 40630 on SPY. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this video. I've said the same thing every fucking video for the last month. It seems like I'm just reiterating what I say from the last video and wait until it happens and then expanding on price targets that I made earlier this month. So SPY's target for tomorrow, you do have this wick up here on SPY just above 40169 from Wednesday of last week. That was a high of 40249. So we'll just call it 40250. It's going to be resistance. We are retesting resistance from Thursday, March 9th today. So you have initially a rejection today at these two rejection points. But like I said, I think we're going to continue and we're going to retest this golden pocket this week. And if it doesn't happen this week, it's going to happen Monday or Tuesday, very early in April. I think this week. Still got the 406 strike calls. Let's see what they're sitting at. 401s entered last Friday. As of close, we're up 44.5%. 406s for this week, we're down 90% at one point, then 50% this week. Now they're down 67.5%. Still holding them. Still holding them. Everyone said they wouldn't hit. They haven't hit. But when they hit, I'm going to be talking that shit. So watch out. I got a list. Here's the order of the listed at 10. It goes, I'm not going to name names. Let's take a look at the underlying so I can go to bed. NVIDIA. Where's the short every pop, people? So a lot of people saying short every pop on NVIDIA. Said, hey, listen, she's on a tear. Be careful. We are back above 270. We hit an intraday high of 269.84. I'm sorry, we hit a high of 269.84 before close. No, 270.78 for close. We closed at 269.84, green 2.17%. And as I said earlier this week, everything was sitting on support, NVIDIA included. And it certainly was. You're just on a fucking tear, bouncing out of golden pocket between the 12 and the 11 on this right shoulder. Maintaining this trend that I just drew. Apparently I control the market. This is fucking crazy. Someone hire me. And by hire me, I mean just fucking... Just give me your money. I'll make you money. Target for end of month, still 28204 on NVIDIA. The 13.618 on NVIDIA to complete this inverse head and shoulders before a continuation to potentially all-time high. 340.74. Target number 2 is at 316.99. Let me get rid of these tweets. Hold on. I want to stroke my ego every day. Price target number 2, the 0.236 between the 14.618 extension and 13.618 extension. 316.99, so above 28204, see 316.99. I think it'll be a smooth trip there. and we'll see what happens. 28204 end of month target, looking good, looking good. Apple had a 2% day. Price target for end of month 164.83 on this kind of wonky inverse head and shoulders forming off the 6.618 extension. Price point 12464, called for on August 28th, 2022. Great day for Apple. I need some water, hold on. Great day for Apple. Everything was sitting on support. Certainly was. Certainly was. Where are the Apple shorts now, huh? Tesla. Rich Greenfield, by the way, on Apple. He must be pissed. Where's my Rich Greenfield face? Do I still have it on this chart? Rich. Where's Rich? There you are, Rich. Oh, man. Rich sucks. This guy's on fucking network television giving his input on the stock market. What are you doing, Rich? What day was this? This was Friday, March 10th. Lightshed downgraded to sell by MW Apple, whatever that means. Downgraded to sell by Lightshed amid iPhone concerns. Rich's ugly mug. Look at this guy's quadruple chin. Poor Rich. You shorted fucking Apple. Right in golden pocket, Rich. Listen, I'll take $350,000 a year for my first year. Then I'll take $1 million, and I'll teach you the way. Because this was just terrible. Terrible call by Rich. Terrible downgrade timing. I'll just send you this chart for 10 grand. How about that? Tesla. 2.5% green today. Bouncing off support at the 0.786 between the 7 and 6.618 extensions. End of month target 2/20/22 on this inverse head and shoulders. Bouncing off of the 6.618, 108.46. Called for on December 1st. Looking good, Elon. Don't worry. I know everyone's been hating on you for buying Twitter and shit, but Tesla's on a rip. Keep it going. Keep it going. Meta. Meta. End of month target was already hit. End of month target was 206.48. The 2.618 extension. 2.33% green today. Meta is a sleeping giant. March 2nd, it woke up and it became a monster. Since the time of that tweet, Meta is up 20%. What a call. Another one. Meta's looking good. Looking for that break at 206.48. And just to go over the game plan for Meta again, since we already nailed everything for the month. Target number 2 headed into April is 257.86. Not without resistance at about $224. The supply here from Thursday, May 5th of 2022. Entry for 250 strike calls. The game plan is waiting for a rejection at about $224. Coming back down to this 2.618 extension. Creating support. And then rip into 257.86. Love you, Zuck. Not really. Pretty good at MMA, I guess. For a tech CEO. You got some nice takedowns and form. What else? Microsoft. End of month target still waiting to be hit. 2.618 from the COVID retracement. So, COVID 1, 2, 3.618 extensions, and then the micros between the 2 and the 1.618 extension. Ripping off support at 272.39. Would you look at that? Shout out to the .786 sniper. Make sure you subscribe to his newsletter on Substack. We talk to each other a lot. Kid's on point. A lot of our levels are like a penny off from each other, so we're on the same fucking page up here. And we talk about Bobos a lot and when they're gonna get destroyed. He actually DM'd me yesterday. He's like, "Rest in peace, Bobo." Everyone's so fucking bearish. Every little bit of red that you get, every red day, it's like the world is ending and the sky is falling again. Give it up. Give it up. Waiting for 28484 to be hit on Microsoft. Does look like it wants it. 1.92% green. 280.51 as of close. We're a mere $4 away from the end of month target. MACD sitting atop the signal line on the 30-minute histogram, staying positive on that little dip here. Looks like in after hours on the 30-minute. And RSI pointing straight to the sky towards overbought territory. We want to see this signal line get away from, this MACD line get away from this signal line, and this to continue in overbought territory above the 200 SMA. 28484, end of month target. Netflix had a green day. 332.03 as of close. 2.63% green. End of month downside target was 256.88 after nailing those 300 strike puts off this rejection of golden pocket between the 5 and 4.618 extensions. I think in the video before last I was talking about Netflix. Two scenarios. Potentially you were to retest this supply here at golden pocket and then reject there before heading lower, or the other scenario, I think the price was down around $300 when I made that video, was just a continued breakdown to the downside target of 256.88 this month. Netflix chose the first one, and it looks like Netflix is going to be retesting golden pocket between the 5 and the 4.618 extensions. Price points 366.07 down to 350.91. 332.03 as of close. So if you're a Netflix guy or gal and you want to hop in some calls, it might be a wise decision to pick up some 350 strike calls in Netflix and sell them between 366.07 and 350.91. Maybe leave a runner or two, see what happens here. It could break over it slightly. You do have this range here above it. So your range around golden pocket, 397.82, 332.57. Actually closing right at this area here, which was support, short time support between Monday, March 14th. Friday, March 11th, and that's when you broke down Monday, April 18th of 2022. So that's pretty much it. AMC sitting at $5 even as of close, barcoding. Amy, what you doing? She's holding that golden pocket, guys. 520 down to 483. She bounced right off 483. Intraday low at 10:48 a.m. of 484. A penny shy of breaking this. Tweeted it was make it or break it here. This needs to hold. Question is, will it? So on the 5 minute, I would say that this might be bull flagging. But on the larger time frames, this could be a bear flag here. This looks like a big bear flag to me. As long as you're in this range, I'm neutral. Below this range, 520 down to 483, I'm bearish. Above this range, above 520, I'm bullish. So bull case scenario, I'll say it again. First target, $7.11. Second target, $11.61. Below 483, downside target, $2.81. Again, I'm neutral whenever you're in this golden pocket. We've been here many times before. It's been rippy and dippy zone. So I can't say what's going to happen with Amy. It's impossible to predict the market, especially dates. With 100% accuracy at least. You can get close, but most of the time you can't do it. We'll see what happens with Amy. Last look at, we'll look at DXY first. The dollar index is currently 0.11% green. I'm talking about this monthly. How heavy it looks. Still looks heavy. Monthly MACD. Histogram slightly less negative. Still have that bearish signal line cross on the monthly. The weekly. Still have that weekly bearish signal line cross. The daily. MACD line sort of curling here. Histogram still pretty negative. Decently distant from the signal line. 4 hour. You have a signal line cross in bullish fashion today at about 11 a.m. on that 4 hour candle close. RSI right at its 200 SMA. What's this news? Bank relief and Alibaba plans nudge stocks higher. 43 minutes ago. Who cares? I think this looks bad still. I think DXY is still going to fall. $97.25 is my next level below 103.52. But she's still hanging around. This is resistance. So previous support becomes resistance and vice versa. So resistance here. I think she's going to go down. And SPY is going to go up. And the market's going to go up. Futures rejecting at 405.750 at the moment. Minus 0.06% at 11 p.m. And is this going to be the third rejection? I don't think so, but you never know. You never know. Bearish signal line cross on the 30 minute occurring at 1900 4 hours ago. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour MACD, still plenty of room above the signal line. Histogram still very positive, and RSI just cooling underneath overbought territory. We'll see how it holds overnight. Maybe you do get a little bit of pullback at the open. So on SPY, maybe you come back down to 399, 398-ish in pre-market even, and then bounce from here. So final game plan for SPY tomorrow, or outlook. Support at 39884. Resistance at 40169. Obvious resistance. And target for the rest of the week is 40692 to 40630, the golden pocket between the COVID 1.618 at 413.75 and the 08 3.618 at 39424. 413.75 being the end of month target. We got 2 days left. 2 days to make that happen. It's a big move, guys. It's another 3%. Target 1 from here is a measly 1.2 to 1.3%. I think we can get that done this week. Not so sure about the 3% move, but definitely, you know, headed into April within the first week. That's all I got for you. I wish you all luck. I hope you make lots of money. I hope you watch these videos and it gives you some insight and some helpful price. I don't know. Fuck you. I'm tired. Have a great night, guys.